Hi, I'm Pattu from freefincal. Today, let's talk about yet another question from a viewer who says that I don't want to start a mutual fund SIP because experts say that markets are going to crash. Am I on the right path? And also, he says something quite interesting. He picks up on a line that I keep saying: our money deserves respect even if we don't deserve respect. And he says, since our money deserves respect, should we not do something to mitigate market risk by and he talks about buying on dips, and and he says he's ready to spend a few hours a month to make this decision to respect money and so on. Now the point is that if you really respect your money, and then you should stop listening to all experts. They just yap around in the media. The more polarized the opinion, the more the media will project such opinions, because polarization creates traffic for them. And I mean, a person who says I don't know will never be sought after by the media. And that's one of the reasons why I am not sought after, because I am not an expert, but I am not sought after because they want a black or white solution, but I'm not a black or white opinion, and I'm just too open-minded for it. And I'll say sometimes it can be black, sometimes it can be white, and there's no news for them. That's not news for them. If you go and tell them I don't know what the market is going to do, which is the truth, they will never print it. They can never get any traction from it. So these experts have made a living out of saying Nifty will hit that much or Nifty will fall for the next month. These 5 stocks will be multi-baggers. All sorts of opinions. If you respect your truly respect your money, then you should stay away from all these opinions and invest systematically. Now, as regards risk mitigation, yes, risk mitigation is very important. But if you think you are going to achieve anything great by investing more on dips, then I am afraid you are wrong. Investing on dips is not going to help you. Maybe it will give you some psychological benefit. It will provide you more money in terms of the corpus, because you're basically putting in more money. But in terms of returns, I have a huge archive of tactical asset allocation. You can see these posts here. I have several of them. I have made videos on this as well. There should be a playlist, I think. I have shown several times before. Just buying on dips will not reduce risk. It will not enhance returns. It's just not. It will probably give you, and you'll end up having more money because you're investing more money on, because it's on dips. But it's not just gonna compared to a normal SIP. It's not going to be effective. If you really want to time the market, then you should follow some metric like 200 DMA, P, whatever, and actually have the courage to sell the holdings that you have. Even that, I have also shown in several backtests that most of those methods are meant for lowering the risk, which means that they will reduce the volatility of the portfolio, and by doing that they will also reduce the potential for returns. So sometimes they may give you more returns, but most of the time what they do is reduce the risk in the portfolio, reduce the volatility. There is one method I eventually found out. I talked about this also. I have created a tool for it. This is the complete tactical asset allocation archive. You can see all the posts there. And the latest post is what I published some time back, a tool for tactical buying and selling using moving averages, not monthly average, double moving averages and so on. This is a momentum strategy. This is a guaranteed high risk, potential high reward strategy, but nothing will work all the time. No method will work all the time. Even systematic investing will not work all the time. Timing the market will not work all the time. Buying on dips will not work all the time. We just must choose some method that we believe in and learn to take corrective steps in real time. That's the only way to work in the market. So what I would say is, I think the person is only he's only in his 20s, and at that age, yes, we should respect money at all ages, but at that age, I think we should probably at any age we should respect time more than money, which means that you should be very careful on what you spend your time on. At that age, I would rather get myself new skills, try to increase my income, increase my qualifications, focus on self improvement as much as possible, rather than waste time on trying to buy on dips or time or whatever. I would rather simply have a proper goal, choose a simple asset allocation, then start systematically investing in that portfolio without worrying about market levels, and that is going to be just as effective as any other method. I'm not trying to say that is the best method, that's the most effective method. No, nothing will work all the time. Everything will have cyclic behavior, will have probabilities. But what is that method which will help me maximize time on the most important things at that stage in my life, at any particular stage in my life? That's what I should be asking. And timing the market or buying on dips or looking at market levels or worrying about what experts say is simply not the right thing to do, because it's just a waste of time. I would rather focus on something else and make more money and increase my income. So please don't worry about all this. Start investing systematically. Have a systematic risk reduction plan where you progressively reduce the asset allocation. I've talked about this several times. I have a course on this, I have a template on this, I have plenty of tools on this. That is what you should be doing. Finally, I want to paraphrase what Prashant Jain of HDFC Mutual Fund said. He once said that while investing in the market, we should never forget that we need two parties to survive. That is, when we want to sell something, saying that's a bad stock, someone must buy it, assuming that it's a good buy. When we want to buy something, someone must sell it thinking that it is a bad bad thing, and they want to get rid of it. Of course, it's not literally true every time, but we must understand that two people with extreme opinions, black and white opinions, survive in the market at the same time. Some people will think this stock is a bad stock, some people will think this stock is a good stock, some people will think the market is going to crash, some people will think the market is going to fall. No one knows who is right, and in real time we don't know. And it's better not to take risk by following some expert on Twitter or in the media, and rather ignore everything and just focus on creating a system of autopilot where you keep putting in money, you manage the risk once a year. 30 minutes you spend once a year, that is all. Rest of the time you focus on self improvement. Bye bye.